you ain't on yet. Okay. You ain't lit
Yeah,
up
I ain't
yet.
on.
You ain't lit up yet for me to send the invite. Let me see who I'm gonna throw at you first. Oh, okay. Going else with him. What's this? Right. Okay. Alright. Oh, let me see. Did you hands up? You what? Yeah, I see the league. I'm on the league. Well, what happened? You might have to close it and open it back up. Yeah, close it and open it back up. Cause they did an update yesterday. They did a. Oh, let me see if I can send you an invite. Hold on. Okay, league management. Um, Fast league. Nope, that ain't it. Yeah, I'm in the league. That's why I said you ain't. It ain't said that you online for me to send the invite. All right, league member. Hold up. Okay, they got you. You online. You been smoking this morning already? God damn, son. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Okay, you lit up now. I can send the invite. All right. Okay. Let me see. All right.
Hold on.
Yeah, I put a thumb up on yours. Did I? Yeah, I put a thumb up on yours. Uh, Oh damn, you got 3 wins. Shit. Damn. All right. Oh, I need to stop, man. Let me pause. Yeah, I'm gonna need it. Shit, definitely gonna need it. Man, please, you got more wins than me. What the heck are you talking about? Oh shit, Chris almost beat you too. Shit, that you talking about? Yeah, you sweating over there. Shit. Lost connection with your opponent. Oh, you want me to send it now? Wait. Alright, what's the name? You throwing? Write this picture down. You throwing?
About to get started here. Jeremy Pena up now for the Tigers. And we're underway here in the home opener. That one fouled off. High fly ball, right field. Carroll takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And that's fouled off. 0-1 down. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the inning is over. Back here in the desert, taking the ball for Detroit, Framber Valdez. center. That one carrying. Up it in.
Mm.
Next is the designated hitter, Ildemaro Vargas.
Okay.
Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Nope, he held back. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. So that's strike one. That's in there. Next pitch inside, and it's 2-2. That one misses in the dirt.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
This one in the air, right field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Second inning set to go. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. Shoots one out to right. The Tigers get on the board first. It's 1-0. Here comes Torque to the plate. Ripped on a line to center. Morosi takes aim for the out. And there's one away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly under over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. Looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Terry Carpenter now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Here's the 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 outs, bases empty. Dylan Dingler getting ready to hit. And time called prior to the 0-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charging, crazy.
No swing. Eric Summersgill with the call. The 1-0. In the air, left field. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. One run across to the frame so far in the top of the second. Liner snagged at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the D-back catcher, Rlhske. Swing and a ground ball. And it goes just foul. The 1-1. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. That one gets down for a hit. And the tying run is on base.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. One's in the cage, you're just hoping you're getting ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Snap throw. Runners at first and second with one gone. Check swing, and he went. Down 1-2. Next pitch is outside.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Come on, missed.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Back here at Chase Field, on to the third inning. Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers. And that one lifted in the air center field. 1 away. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Jeremy Pena now at the plate. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Time called now. Comes up empty. This one in the air center field. Barossa on the move. 2 down. And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. In the air, right field, Carroll moving under it, and that'll do it. Back here in the desert as we go to the last of the third. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. A little out front there as he swings through it. Check swing called strike. That is strike 2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. His first at bat was a strikeout. To the right side, Torres handles to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Here's Ketel Marte. Fly to left his first time. Popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Got that pitch on the outside of the cap a little bit, but he made it work for him.
Steps off and looks to first. Digging in, Ildemaro Vargas.
That's the ball.
Marte. leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Here's a 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That is the inning. Back here at Chase Field, start of the fourth, Julio Rodriguez. Up now for the Tigers. Center field. Barosa under it. And there's one down. Here's Riley Green. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Towards first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. 2 down, bases empty. Spencer Torkelson will hit next.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. That one fouled hard the other way.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does.
And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Adley Rutschman. And that one popped in the air, left field. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Nolan Arenado. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Going, gone. He'll circle the bases, and we're starting over. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jorge Barosa. And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Strike 2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. Carlos Santana stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-2 now. Got him swinging. Back here in the desert, new inning getting started. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Tigers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. Down the right field line and a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and and he did it perfectly.
Time called. He, 24 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. But he's back. And a 1-1. Snap throw behind the runner. Back safely. And a big swing and a miss. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Here comes Dingler around third. The relay, he'll score. It's 2-1.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Man at second. Fouled off. He was late. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And K is his 3rd of the game. So the batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. Oh, and now a wild pitch. But no advance. That's ball 1. Man on second, 2 down. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Carroll gets under it. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Gurriel. Thought looking his first time up. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
0-2 now. The D-backs down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Out to short. Throw on to Torkelson. Home half of the 5th inning moving along. 2 quick outs. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Geraldo Perdomo digs in now. A switch hitter batting right.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ball.
Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground, Pena gets it to first. That ends the inning. Back here at Chase Field, top 6. Teoscar Hernandez up now for the Tigers. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Comes up empty.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action. Oh-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Jonathan Rlhske
here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Waste no time there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Takes it in for the out. So digging in, Spencer Torkelson. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a...
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Back here in the desert, bottom of the 6th inning, Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Kyle Finnegan.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Way out front for strike 2.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And now he steps off. Big pitch coming. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Next is the DH. A switch hitter, Ildemaro Vargas. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Next offering is fouled back. The Tigers up by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. In the dirt.
That's down.
Now 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beat. Here's Adley Rutschman. Singy, he was the first player taken in what has turned out to be a talented draft class.
Well, Boog, 2019 delivered a youth movement for Major League Baseball. Adley, Bobby Witt Jr., Corbin Carroll, and the list goes on. It's extra special when you're the top pick in a class with so much talent.
Nope, that's in.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on.
Really
that
good
missed.
take,
That's the
especially
ball.
with 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Foul ball there. 0-1 now. And that is out of play. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. Fought off foul. 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Colton Heath. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, nice play. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 7th. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Swings over the top of that one. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and we have a tie ball game. It's 2-2. It's all tied up thanks to the new pitcher for the Tigers, number 51. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these Diamondbacks just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now here is Carlos Santana, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 2 out. This is Corbin Carroll. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That ends the frame. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here. Back here at Chase Field, ready to begin the 8th. Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
And a strike to Gleyber.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, Not too good with where it was low.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now it's going to be Jeremy Pena. 0 for 3 in this one. This to third, and that one handled. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Teoscar Hernandez, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Well, a mistake right here could. Untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-0. Rlhske, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent, and that's a little bit high. And it's 3-0. On the ground to third. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over. Back here in the desert, bottom of the 8th. Gurriel Jr. Devin Williams into the game.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Yeah, what happened? The game froze. I was at the bottom of the 8th. It should have been the bottom of the 8th, I think. No outs. You just changed pitches. 2 innings. Well, the bottom of the 8th, 2 innings. So how do I do? Go to exhibition and do it, or what? How you? All right, hold up. Okay, I can't even do that. I can't even friendly quit. Froze up. I can just close the application. Close the application because it froze.